Hey guys, Ruby here and welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is all about how you can get perfect winged liner every single time. So if you'd like to see some of my hacks, then please keep on watching. The first thing you should do is have a look at your eyes in the mirror, and I mean really look at them. Pay attention to these three things: your lower lash line, your crease, and also the tail of your brow and where your brow ends. A good wing should follow your lower lash line up. The tail or flick of your wing should be lined up with the tail of your eyebrow. And if your eyes are hooded, then create a curved wing to just avoid the crease area of your eyes. My ride or die gel pot liner is the Sigma gel liner in the shade Wicked. And if you really struggle with your wing, then I highly recommend that you invest in a really good synthetic angled liner brush. The angled shape just makes winged eyeliner a breeze. If you struggle getting that crisp line, then use a business card and line it up from your lower lash line going all the way up to the tail of your brow. From there, take a bit of gel liner and just work it down on the edge of the card to create a wing. Then just draw a standard line across your top lash line. I personally prefer this method over the card because it just frees up your other hand. So all you need is some tape. And you're just going to line it up once again from your lower lash line going up towards the tail of your brow. And simply with your liner brush, draw a line going down connecting the wing to your lash line. Then all you have to do once again is take your angled brush and draw a standard line across your top lash line close to the base of your lashes. You can perfect the tip using a little bit of product that is left on your brush. And there we have perfect winged liner using some tape. For the next liner hack, you will need 2 pieces of tape. Place one piece of tape as you did before and then place the other across your mobile lid, and you want to line that tape across to meet the pupil or middle of your eye. And all you have to do is fill in this area that you have with liner. Now this hack is perfect if you want to create a very bold graphic liner and you can't get your eyes to match up, and 2, if you are very heavy-handed and you have trouble drawing very delicate thin lines. If you have flesh tone gaps in your liner just like this, here's how you can fill them in with ease. Take the end of a brush and slightly press it up against your crease. This will lift your lid and pop your tight line forward, making it easier to get to the base of your lashes. For my guys and girls who like to freehand their liner, if you feel like you're a little bit wobbly, then I highly recommend you start drawing little dots or dashes, creating somewhat of a template or guideline for your wing. Once you've connected the dots, all you have to do is fill in that little triangle and just create a standard line across your top lash line. And if you guys need a mini angled brush for this, then there is one available and I will link it down below in the description. And if you have super oily lids or runny, watery eyes, then set your gel liner quickly with some black eyeshadow, and this should make it absolutely budge-proof. So this right here is the Feline Flick liner by Charlotte Tilbury. It is nearly impossible to create a perfect, flawless line in just one stroke. So what I like to do is just line the tip across my lid to create a straight line, and I kind of dot it across my lash line. Have a look at your lower lash line and once again draw a line extending up towards the tail of your brow. I'm also resting my pinky on my cheek just to make sure I have more control. I then connect the wing to my lash line by drawing a line going down, and I simply fill in the areas where I have some flesh tone gaps peeking through. I simply then just thicken up the line across my lash line. And ta-da! Fierce wing liner. If you need to clean up or perfect your wing, there is always Bioderma, and I prefer Bioderma over any eye makeup remover because it isn't oily. And I just use an angled brush to crisp up that line. If you don't want to use makeup remover, you can always use your favorite concealer. Place a reasonable amount near your wing and simply blend it out. And I'm also blending it out quite far downwards as well, just to touch up my cheeks, because I often rest my hands on my cheek area just to have better control when doing my liner. Be sure to set that concealer in place. You don't want it to kind of transfer and smudge your liner, especially if you are wearing a liquid or felt. And that's it guys, I really hope you enjoyed my hacks for perfect wing liner, and be sure to stay tuned for a part 2 for hacks that you haven't seen before. I love you guys and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!